Imagine towering cliffs blanketed with thousands of intricate carvings and symbols, messages etched in stone from cultures past. This is the magic that awaits at New Mexico's Petroglyph National Monument. Just outside Albuquerque, this dazzling landscape holds a geologic and human history spanning thousands of years. Let's uncover the Petroglyph National Monument. Situated along the West Mesa's rugged basalt cliffs just outside Albuquerque, New Mexico spans the incredible Petroglyph National Monument. This unique protected area stretches for 17 miles and encompasses over 7,000 acres of hiking trails, extinct volcanoes, and archaeological wonders. The monument's landscape reveals stories of ancient volcanic forces which shaped the region. But it is the tens of thousands of intricate rock art carvings etched into stone which provide a window into the lives of ancestral Puebloan peoples and early Spanish settlers from centuries ago. Created in 1990 and cooperatively managed by the National Park Service and the city of Albuquerque, Petroglyph National Monument protects an array of natural and cultural resources. From explosively formed volcanoes to precious artifacts left by native peoples, the monument offers visitors the chance to explore the geologic and human history of this captivating area, just outside New Mexico's largest city. The monument's landscape owes its origins to intense volcanic activity occurring around 200,000 years ago. During this time, 6 powerful eruptions spit hot molten lava across the mesa in massive sheets up to 50 feet thick. These viscous floods streamed down ancient waterways, filling older arroyo channels and sculpting the landscape as they encircled hills and buttes. Over the millennia, erosion wore away the softer sedimentary rocks, leaving spectacular cliffs, canyons, and escarpments formed from the hard basalt lava flows. The layered stepped mesas dotting the monument create a unique topography known as reverse topography. Meanwhile, the volcanic vents which produced these ancient eruptions slowly weathered into a chain of dormant cinder cone volcanoes along the monument's western boundary. This line of volcanic domes includes the aptly named volcanoes Butte, Bond, Vulcan, Black, and Ja, sitting side by side like slumbering giants. Their now peaceful presence provides evidence of the fiery geologic history which forged this area into the rock playground enjoyed by visitors today. From mountain biking rugged terrain, climbing cliff faces, or simply taking in the sweeping views, the monument's volcanic origins have made it an outdoor recreational haven. But the volcanoes did more than shape the topography. Their basalt lava flows laid the canvas upon which native peoples would later etch their history as an offering to future generations. The heart of Petroglyph National Monument lies in its cultural resources, most notably the tens of thousands of rock carvings blanketing cliff walls throughout the protected area. These etchings carved into stone, known as petroglyphs, showcase animals, people, symbols, and abstract designs left by indigenous groups and Spanish settlers up to 2,000 years ago. Petroglyph comes from Greek words meaning rock and to carve, an apt name for these artistic messages communicating across the ages. Archaeologists have worked to decode the meaning within these cryptic carvings and better understand the societies producing them. Dating the petroglyphs helps reveal this human history hidden within the rocks. Most of the rock art is believed to have been carved between 1300 to 1700 AD by ancestral Puebloan peoples, though some etchings may be up to 3,000 years old. This period coincided with the expansion of large Puebloan villages across the Rio Grande Valley during a time of population growth. Images often feature elements important in daily life: game animals like deer, elaborate geometric patterns, dances, battle scenes, Spanish settlers, and symbols tied to agriculture. The clues embedded within these mesa-top messages allow a glimpse into the lifestyle, culture, and belief systems of the ancestral Puebloan people who etched them. Common motifs offer insights into the natural world and spirit beings tied to Puebloan cosmology. The petroglyphs also retain cultural significance for modern native groups, a connection to past traditions, histories, and legends anchored within the rocks. But how exactly were ancient peoples able to create such elaborate carvings visible hundreds of feet below? The answer lies in the geologic properties that make the basalt bedrock so suitable for petroglyphs. Basalt canvas. Why petroglyphs thrive in this landscape? The high iron, calcium, and manganese content within basalt lava flows through the monument produces the ideal surface for petroglyph artistry once weathered. As the basalt weathers over thousands of years, oxidation creates a dark varnish coating made of clay minerals and iron manganese oxides, collectively called desert patina. Durable and smooth, this glossy black or brown glaze builds up over time, creating a ready-made canvas for ancient artists. By scraping and chipping through the patina, striking lighter-colored rock underneath, early people discovered an easy medium for making rock carvings, petroglyphs, with lasting visibility. The color contrast between the light etchings and dark patina allows designs to prominently stand out. The hardness and chemical composition of the basalt bedrock also prevents faster erosion of these meticulous carvings compared to sandstone habitats common across the Southwest. As a result, ancient messages carved by human hands continue to persist across the centuries. For modern visitors, the monument's cliffs protect an archaeological bounty waiting to be explored across its 7,000 acres. But accessing the best petroglyphs means hitting the trails. Petroglyph National Monument provides miles of hiking trails granting public access through a mosaic of federal, city, and privately owned lands. 4 areas offer the best opportunities to spot petroglyphs: Boca Negra Canyon, Rinconada Canyon, Piedras Marcadas Canyon, and Volcano Day use trails. Boca Negra Canyon in particular contains a dense collection of rock art up to 3,000 years old. Trails here wind past 150-foot cliffs adorned with 1 to 800 carvings to explore. Images of flute players, Awanyu the water serpent, and the famous dragonfly dancer illustrate the ancient Puebloan cosmology centered around a spiritual world intertwined with nature. Rinconada Canyon offers visitors a glimpse into more recent rock etchings left by early Spanish settlers passing through the area as early as 400 years ago. Vacas con rodetes, cows with earrings, showcase unique cattle brands used during the fledgling colonial period. Historic inscriptions reveal some of the area's first European explorers and settlers interacting with resident indigenous groups. The relative designs and preservation seen across sites provide archaeologists glimmers into the past lives and belief systems of ancestral Puebloan peoples compared to more modern Spanish settlers. Yet while these protected sites grant public enjoyment today, access hasn't always been straightforward. Designated only recently in 1990, Petroglyph National Monument resulted from grassroots efforts to protect the area's valuable cultural artifacts and stunning natural landscape. Its cooperative management framework between the National Park Service, NPS, and City of Albuquerque ties federal stewardship goals to urban growth patterns on the city's doorstep. And that wraps up our tour through the inspiring landscape of Petroglyph National Monument. Have you ever seen ancient rock art left behind by cultures past? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Archaeo Trek for more videos about adventures discovering the fascinating histories.